and chaps, welcome to another video. Today it's a first use video. Picked up a new product this week just because I wanted to really. I was out shopping and I thought let's go down the shaving section in the supermarket, see what they've got. And I picked up something I've not used before, obviously because it's first use, and it is this, the Nivea Sensitive Shaving Cream. 0% alcohol, no burning apparently. I thought I quite enjoy the Nivea cream, sort of the aftershave cream, you know. I thought I'd give the shave cream a go. Now, it doesn't really give much away on there, it doesn't need to because it's a shaving cream. It says it protects the skin from irritation, it's 100ml and there's no alcohol whatsoever. I don't think I've actually come across alcohol in the product yet. Not that I've actually actively noticed in the ingredients, but what I do like on this box is this little bit here. How-tos basically. Irritated skin, don't tolerate it. It starts with you. And to some degree, the soaps. It says what do you get? It says the new formula contains no alcohol, helping to prevent that burning feeling. Enriched with chamomile and something I'm going to attempt to pronounce, hamamelis. The gentle formula softens the beard hair for a close and comfortable shave, and it protects from irritation. The result is skin looks healthy and cared for, and it feels soft and excuse me, comfortable and smooth. I don't know where I got that word from. And it says to use a wet brush to lather up or massage cream directly on the wet face, avoiding the eye area. Can't imagine many people shaving their eyes. Anyway, there's a useful little pictorial diagram there for those who are not quite wanting to read. There we go. So yeah, doesn't say much other than that. Doesn't really need to. Ingredients list. I can see what we've got. We've got palm oil. We've got cocoa butter, glycerin, Olea Europea fruit oil. Not quite sure what that one is. But anyway, yeah, there's nothing there that looks particularly scary. No SLS that I can see. Ah, it does say cetearyl alcohol. So there is alcohol in it. Well, there is a disclaimer against the alcohol. Where is it? It's going to be on here somewhere. Ah, no ethyl alcohol. There we go. So there is some form of alcohol, just not ethyl alcohol. Anyway, I'm not going to hold that against them. They've disclaimed it. They've said it. So this is what you get. Toothpaste style. Metal tube. Again, the same kind of information printed on the back. Look, there it is somewhere here. It's probably not going to focus, but it says no ethyl alcohol. 100ml, decent amount of cream for just £2. So what are we going to do with it today? Well, obviously we're going to use this. We are going to use the razor as the Mueller R41 with a shark blade. It is a shark blade. We're going to bowl lather it in my lovely little shaving room bowl. I'm going to do a separate video on this another day because it's wonderful. There we go. And the brush is going to be a cadmium. What else? Apologies George Clooney for nicking your phrase there from your Nespresso advert. What else? I'm not really sorry George, I'm only joking. Anyway, this is the cadmium in question. 26mm silver tip knot, L7 custom blended colour handle. Wonderful bit of kit. So, I notice it makes no mention of just how much to use. In the little picture it kind of looks like you're applying it to a toothbrush. I'm going to use the usual almond amount. Then we'll see what we can get. So, bowl, product, good chunky almond in there. Not quite a chunky almond, just a little bit more. But it's going to be cheap as chips if it works well. So, the brush has been soaking, as you know. I always soak them for about 10 minutes maybe. Straight to the bowl, no extra water up front, and we'll start whipping. and we'll add water as we go. Now, scent-wise, there is elements of that Nivea, that classic Nivea scent. The one that I remember distinctly from my nan. Whenever I think of my nan, I always remember the little blue tin of Nivea hand cream that she had, and brings back happy memories there. I lost her far too young. I was only 6 when she passed away. But yeah, my nanny Peg, I loved her to bits. And yeah, that scent is there. As you can see, scent is such an evocative thing. It's very personal. You either love it or you hate it, and it can, as you just see, it can bring back memories, good or bad. Yeah, so we're going to start adding some water because I was just sitting here talking about scent. Nivea cream, it's a wonderful smell. So I started to whip it, but it needs moisture. So we're going to add probably about half a teaspoon or thereabouts, maybe a smidge more, to the bowl. I'm just going to start whipping. Now, these Cadman brushes hold on to a lot of lather because they are large knots. Indeed, any large knotted brush will hold on to the lather, not just Merv's amazing creations. And what I can see is that I need more moisture, lots more. Bowl is got some, brush is holding on. So let's encourage it, boys and girls. Let's give it some more moisture. Let's see what happens. So, scent-wise, so far so good. I like the smell. Nivea cream, they don't really change their scent profile, I don't think. I mean, it might be subtly different because obviously a different product. But the same basic profile is there. It's very similar to the Nivea cream for men, which I have sitting on the shelf behind me. It's a great little cream moisturiser for your hands, elbows, face, everything that needs moisturising, it'll do. Now, the lather is still very thick, peaky, see down there on the bottom. I'm going to add a little more. So it looks as though this cream demands quite a bit of moisture. Now I know it's not the brush soaking it all up because it's been soaking for quite some time. But I did put quite a bit of cream in. I don't want to be caught short during the shave. So plenty of moisture, it makes sense. So ordinarily I will face lather nowadays. I just like the feeling. I like the extra effort it puts into preparing the skin for the shave. And yeah, I generally get better results from face lathering. So, but I like to bowl lather just to learn the foibles of a new product. But what I'm seeing at the minute is quite a bit of bubbles in the lather. I just want to whip them out as best I can, because I don't want an airy lather. Now I know I've not gone overboard with the water, because the lather itself is still quite thick. I just want to smooth it out. I don't tend to get that problem on the face. I guess I'm just building it there and then. Yeah, here we go. I think we are pretty much there. We've got a bowl full of lather and we have little peaks, as you can see there, holding on the brush. Just want to get some out there. You can see lots of lovely lather in there. So we're going to lather up now and see what we get. So hopefully you guys have had a good week. Mine's not been too bad. The past few weeks have been very chaotic and emotional, as if you've seen a few of my other videos you'll understand. But this week it's been a little bit easier. Went car hunting with a friend in our lunch break, and dealer's website said, yeah, car's here, get there. No, it's not in Stoke-on-Trent at all, it's in Hamilton. Long way away. Anyway, back to the shave. So we've lathered up, got the R41 sharp blade. Let's see how it feels. Yeah. Good glide under the R41 and sharp blade. So I've only got 1 day's worth of growth to go. You can see it's pulling it out quite happily. No complaints. Yeah, I like that. Good glide. Didn't really feel the blade aggressively against the face. So far, so good. Now the scent. I mean, we all know Nivea is very subtle, still there, but it's subtle. I like that. It's doing its job. It's doing it well. Just wipe off, see where we're at. Not a lot of residual slickness left. A little bit, but not masses. But that's neither here nor there. No bloodletting, so that's good. Let's go for pass number 2. We're going to go across the grain as best we can. Yeah. Feels good. Now, I quite like the feel of the cream there. I like it. It's doing its job without any fuss. No pomp or circumstance. Importantly, it feels good. So let's go for the third and final pass and see how it fares against the grain with an R41. So, what we get? Yeah, no drama. So I noticed with a third pass on an R41, it's just catching the bits that you may have missed. 2 passes is normally ample. And there we have it. 3 passes. Job done. So, what do we think? Well, this stuff, it's not bad. So it protects skin from irritation. Let's have a look in the mirror. Feeling a little bit red today, but I mean I have just done 3 passes with an R41. See a little bit of redness going on. It's probably, more than anything, the blade. I think that's now 6 days old. I don't get an awful lot of redness with a fresher blade. But let's start with the scent. The scent of the old Nivea shaving cream is pleasant. It's pleasant in as much as it's very, very subtle. It's the typical Nivea scent, but there's not a lot of it. So if you like your shaving creams less in your face, maybe more neutral, then this would be good stuff for you to go for. Performance wise, so far, bear in mind this is the first use, the glide is more than ample. There was no chattering of the blade against the skin because it was sort of dragging, none of that, it was plenty slick. Cushion, again, felt good. Okay, I have a little bit of redness, but these are my most sensitive spots down here, so it's not untoward or unexpected. Post shave, well, that remains to be seen, but knowing most Nivea cream or Nivea products, I don't have any problem with them. In fact, now my skin's dry, let me just pat dry a little bit more and we'll see what we get. Like my trusty little black towel, and I always pat dry as opposed to rub, just because it's a bit more gentle on my sensitive skin. There we go. Yeah, and so far, I mean, sometimes you can tell straight away. I remember my first use with another cream that you can get from most high street stores that sell shaving cream in rooms. My skin felt quite tight, dry and flaky, bizarrely, but none of that going on here. It's all, as you can see, smooth, lovely. Yeah, it's good. So back to the product. Yeah, so far so good. Initial use, it's one that I will use again. I want to use it a good few times this week. Ideally, I say ideally, I like to give them a full 7 days on the trot to learn the foibles of the product and the nuances and find out how to best dial it in. But inevitably, option paralysis sets in and I have to try something else, because we all have big collections of soaps and creams. But I'm going to do my best to give it a full 7 days this week, and which means I'll come back to you next Saturday with a full review. In the meantime, chaps, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and that you'll find this video informative and helpful. If you do, very much appreciate your thumbs up. If you really like it and want to see more, particularly the follow-up review next week, very much appreciate your subscriptions. I'm knocking on the door of 200 now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Nick. This has been Nivea Shave Cream for Men. See you next weekend. Bye.